Hello everyone, I have a question for you. Why can't you tell a chemist any jokes? Because you get no reactions. Ah, there's your dad joke opener. This is Busy Gamer Dad doing our conclusion episode for our special session gameplay series for the month of February. We're taking a look at some demos for the games that are coming out in 2025 to get you a little bit of hype, a little bit of interest, etc. This is a very special one. The developers actually reached out to me directly and gave me a new to be released demo. This should be available at the time the video is posted, so I will have a link for you guys should you want to pick it up for yourselves to try out the demo. I like what this game is doing. It's very cool with its graphics style, with the cards and everything like that. This is one part like Hearthstone and one part Auto Pets is what I'll call it. I'm not trying to distill it down to, those rudimentary parts. Basically, you have the deck that you have as you go through the game, and it's very fun, very interesting. You get a lot of different cards, and like I said, the art style is just so weird and wonky. I love it. It's very fun. And these cards, you set up your minion board, and then the minions quite literally auto battle each other, and you have all these things flying and reacting and things like that. Hence our dad joke. Yes, no applause needed. I got it through with that in mind. And you at the end of it, if your minions survive, they do 1 damage apiece to the opposing player. And if they don't survive, then you actually have to fight the opposing player. All the minions get board wiped, except for if he has any minions, they do damage to you. It'll make a lot more sense as we step through it. It's very fun, very interesting. I played one run and I was able to get through it, and I was able to unlock the new character that they have in the demo. Should you want to try that, there are 2 characters available: Bard Song, Revelry, and then you have Mercy Burns. So these 2 characters will play entirely different from each other. As you can see from the starter decks, if you have no minions, you get a new arrival, meaning something comes into play. And that's where I'm talking about the synergies and the reactions for the cards that you get. There are relics as well that you have to understand play into the strengths of the deck that you're getting through RNG. And your max health is 10. Your character does only 1 damage. This has changed. I've seen the enemy characters do up to 2 damage. It's very important that you understand, like, if you're going to end up and trying to fight the enemy commander, as it were, then you're going to want to make sure that you are prepared to do so with your life pool. I'm going to start off with the character that I beat the game with, and I beat it in tutorial mode. Again, I'm not saying like I actually knew what I was doing. I'm simply learning the game as much as you guys are, but I have some thoughts that I want to go through it. And even if we don't get through this run in success, I think this will show a lot of the mechanics for the game and the card art and the just interest level. I have so much interest in this game right now because it's very cool. And you set your board up, and they fight it out, and I just love seeing how it works out. It's also, like, it harkens back to when I played Ogre Battle as a kid. Like, I would have my 2 units move towards each other, and then they would fight and do a certain set of skills and things like that. It's like that. So I'm an older gamer. That's an older reference, so please forgive me. We'll do Bard Song, Revelry, and we will kick it off. The important things, now I'm going to talk about some things. It's going to go through and give us a tutorial, but I'm going to speed through this so that you guys can get the full experience of the game. The main thing that you want to keep an eye on is cycling your deck, because every time you cycle your deck, you get 5 cards, and those cards are tiered. Tier 1 through 5, 6, 7, etc. As you get higher in the tiers, you get better cards, and they're, purple being the exotic cards, or the rare cards is blue, and uncommons, etc. You just got to look at the borders and you'll get them. And also reading the cards and seeing like, wow, that does a lot of things. That's a probably really expensive card, or really top tier card, as it were. So cards that help you cycle through your deck are important and should be looked at as something you want to try and get. They are not the end-all be-all, because if you're constantly cycling your deck, you're not building up your army, as it were, or not building up your minions, okay? So we get a tier up, and we're going to pick our first 5 cards. And this is kind of giving your deck, this is kind of giving your deck a an identity, as it were, okay? I can pay 1 mana, give this guy some health. I don't know if I want that. The Chaotic Caster was really fun to have last time. Retain is not terrible either if we have a spell that we want to hold on to for the next round, because you don't redraw. You get 1 draw, and that's it. So if you have cards that show up as cycling or draw a card, those can actually be really helpful. But the limiting factor, the limiting resource, is we only have 2 mana And there are some cards to increase that mana pool that you'll see. But starting off, you have a very limited amount of resource. So again, it's a balancing act. You have to read, you have to try and understand what's going on and how to handle things. Let's see here. So I'm going to do some spells, and minions in future card drafts get... Wow, this is pretty good. That's pretty good, but I don't know if that's going to really help us. We'll take it. We'll take it. So this is only for the next round. You gain 2 mana in the next round. But this is a free spell, so I'm going to take that. I'm absolutely going to take that. And let's see here. Oh, this is nice. Dove of Avon. Give a minion 4 health, draw a card. This could be helpful for trying to cycle through our deck and get more tiers. I think I'm going to go with the Dove, though. No, I don't think so. What's currently in my deck as my cards? So we have this as a minion. We don't have anything else right now apart from our other starter cards. So we don't have any other flyers. So I think I would like... Yeah, I'll take the... Oh. All right, so I think I'll take Iron Bark. No, we'll take the Lowly Squire. Let's take the Lowly Squire. All right, cool. So from here, what we're going to do, quite honestly, is we're going to drop our cards. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's all she wrote. So right there, we drop these 2. Then these cards that we don't have the mana for go into our discard pile. That's just how it works. The left to right rule for American style reading, English language reading, is what applies here. All cards will act left to right unless there's certain things that prohibit that from happening. Sometimes there's going to be spells cast that juxtapose the order of your cards. Sometimes there's going to be taunt mechanics on your cards, things like that. So that's not a universal truth or a platitude, but that is one of those base rules for the game. Okay, and then this is our path. You know, you can currently see that we're in the academy. We make it up to like a garden, a watchtower, and then there's like a city. We're just doing battle along the way, you know, fighting Pokemon style, finding people to battle. So then there we go. He's going to turn into 1, and we're going to finish the day. Hooray, we won. And then all the minions reset. They do not get consumed. I cannot stress that enough. You have a maximum amount of minions that you can have. You can freely change them in and out at the cost of mana. Keep that in mind. All right, now let's see here. After you cast a battle spell, summon an acolyte with taunt. That's not bad, but I don't want to rely on summons because that you have to get a very specific draw for that to happen. So what I'm instead going to do is do the find. I'm going to draw a card from my deck, and then I'm going to play it for 1 less. Or I could choose to exhaust, and that will filter out some cards, and I gain 1 more mana this round. I'm going to actually do the kill. I'm going to do the kill. And I don't have to use this anytime, or at this time. I can retain it. Those spells in between fights are options to be retained. You don't have to hold on to them. Now let's see here. Destroy this card, destroy this card, destroy this card. So we can lean into powering up our Squire if we really want to. That might be a really nice option. This is just going to be a free cast, so I really want to do that. He won't really proc until this guy dies, doing 1 damage. But I don't want to have my guys die. So let's see here. I have 1 more of those. Let's power up the Squire. We might as well. He's kind of, you know, the workhorse of our deck right now, or our minion line right now. So we'll have it go. We'll have him go. I love the music in this game too. This music in this game reminds me so much of like Mega Man. So we're going to take 1 damage here, and then we're going to fight it out, and we take essentially 2 damage, but we still won from that. Now let's see here. When you play a spell, friendly units gets +1/+1. So that's not terrible. And then this is just a flat give your units permanent +3/+3. So I'm going to take that one. Yeah, so very cool music. I think very floaty, very up in the air. Now we've got our first tier up, so let's see what we can do here. Shield Jockey's pretty good. Let me see about doing, let's see, when you play a spell or a battle spell, this gains 1 attack, and that's a permanent thing. And then after a friendly battle spell is cast, this attacks immediately. That's not terrible, but I'm thinking I want to go with the shield guy. Yeah, because then I can really, really lean into his mechanic with the shield, because the shield reflects or ignores the first attack, and he's got taunt. Let's see, when you play a spell, this gains +1. So this is kind of a sleeper thing. It can grow over time, is the best way to say it, as I understand it. So I'm gonna take him for now. We do have another free spell, all future units. We could do that. Give a minion this. I want one of these two. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do the Frostbolt. Let's go crazy. Let's go this. And then we'll do stream mana and draw a card, give a minion, upgrade this. Seeking knowledge. That's pretty good. Quick cast. So this will go right first. So after this, after casting the spell to the immediate to the right, this casts immediately. So if I have another spell in the way, essentially. So let's see here. I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to lean into this guy just hitting fools with when minions die. I think one of these two is fine, but I actually kind of want this one. Let's do that one, and let's see what we got. Okay, so you'll notice that our mana goes up because we tiered up. That's important to know. When you play a spell, this gains... So we got to play him first, and order matters, like I said. So I'm going to drop him there, and we're going to play a spell. And I guess I don't want to destroy this card. I don't want to use it. I want to wait till we get our other guy, but he's going to go in the discard, unfortunately. I could do this one as well, because it looks like he's got a Phoenix, and then this thing is going to resummon the Phoenix again, so that's going to be kind of annoying to deal with, so I need to have some minions to handle things. Let's see here. I could exhaust a card. I could pull a card from my deck right now, but I don't want to. And this I know is going to go in my... Yeah, okay, so I guess I will give him that. And then, yeah, we got kind of a caster deck going, which is very different from what I had before. Alright, so that guy's going to take a hit, and they dodge. That's unfortunate. I don't know the dodge mechanic, like what makes that happen. It's really kind of annoying, actually. And I just have that star pupil out there just to get the damage out there. And so we, then we, like I said, we smash into each other, take some HP off. It happens. Now, let's see here. Your opponent has -1 attack this round. Your character has +1 max mana, -2 health. That's not really helpful. Let's do the find ability. All right, now we're in the tub. I don't know why we're in the tub. I don't know why it's called the tub. This looks like a house to me. All right, let's see here. So I can choose to pull a card from my deck, and it costs 1 less to play. So that's pretty powerful for that right there. Let's do it. From my draw, yeah. So I could do this right here, confirm that. All future minions right there. So now that's universal, I'm assuming? I don't know. For this game. Okay, yeah, so that's universal forever. So that's not terrible. Let's get the... Oh, I don't have enough mana. Oh, no. Exhaust a card from my hand and gain 1 more mana this round. Oh, that's really kind of crappy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I want to do now. So if I do this, I could exhaust this and then it's removed. Or that. That's eternal. I mean, is that, like, does that... I cheated the system. Okay, fair enough. So I exhausted this because it's eternal. It can't be exhausted. So I kind of skipped that. Okay. Yay. I think. Upgrade this card. Draw a card. And then we can cycle. That might be good. But I really kind of... Do I get 1 more mana? If I do that, let's see. This is for science. Give a minion +1 attack. And then upgrade this card. What does that do? Okay, so then I'm going to cast my Frostbolt. And I kind of have to lean into this guy doing the heavy lifting. Or I'm going to take 2, 4, 6. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't want to burn this card right yet. I want to get that shield guy out. And he took a lot of our stuff off from some ability. So, yeah, it looks like we're definitely going to lose this round. Looks like I got lucky the first time I played through it. Like I said, still learning. Still learning. And we're going to be able to beat him here. We still win, even though we lost. But we're down to 2 health. So, not good. Start of round, you may discard a card from your hand to draw a card. Draw 3 cards. This is if we want to cycle our deck really quick. This gives us in perpetuity. So we get more out of this, I think, than we do that. But this is also really nice to get too. Especially since we just shuffled our discard back into our deck. Okay. Let's see what happens. We got a tier up here, so we got that. Quick cast. Minions. Oh, wow. We don't even have enough mana to cast that yet. Permanently. That's huge. But again, we don't really have the mana to cast it. I think I'm going to take it, though, in the hopes I can cast it in the future. And then we don't have any flying units. This guy's got taunt. This is a quick cast, a battle spell. That's just kind of filler. I'm not really getting what I would like. On attack, lose 3 attack to deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Repeat this until impossible. I'm going to reroll. Here we go. This is like the upgraded version of you. That's not bad. Yeah, so let's try that guy out. Not that I have the ability to cast it. And then, oh, this is huge, actually. Give minions. This is actually really nice. This is permanent, and then it exhausts that card. Let's see. Give your minions +1/+2. Cost 2 less for each battle spell in play. I don't know. Do I have a lot of battle spells? I don't know if I have a lot of battle spells. Let me see here. I have 1, 2, 3 battle spells. And how much does this cost? It costs 2 less for each. So I could, in theory, but I can only cast 2. Yeah, so I don't really know if I'll ever be able to cast that, or when I would be able to cast this. So I guess I'm going to go with this. And then, when you play a spell, get +1 mana for this round. Summons 2 acolytes, gives minions +2 attack. That's not terrible. We're kind of lacking on minions. I guess I'll do the Show of Force. Yeah, I'm not liking our draw. This doesn't look too good. Definitely not what I was expecting to see. There's no way I can cast you because you cast 5. Cost 5. I could do this find and then get this, get +2 mana, so it next round. That's not gonna help. This one, draw 2 cards, give a minion +2. That's not terrible. We could do this one again. All future minions get +2/+2. That's not terrible either. I think what I need to do though is I need to get you out. I need to start beefing you up. And then I kind of am stuck. Destroy this card played until it's played. It costs 1 less until played. So I could future-proof myself. Or I could cast that and hope I get a 1-cost card. Or a 2-cost card. And that's kind of possible. Let's do this, and let's do that. We might as well. I don't really have a choice in the matter. I don't think that we're going to be able to do anything more than this. This might be the end. We'll see. Definitely don't have numbers advantage. Yep, so there goes that guy. And the reflective shield is what's really annoying. And he's got 13 health. Oof, that's just rough. Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of it. Minion attacked. Do 1 damage there. You're going to go down. And then that's it. That's all she wrote. Bummer. Defeat. Game over. Start a new run. Let's jump back into it. And let's start a run with a new character and see what we can get into. Start with -1 mana once per round. If you have 0 mana, you may spend health to play a card. Ooh, that's a bit of a interesting mix. Every time you draw 8 cards, give the rightmost minion wow, that's actually huge. Every single combat, every single thing, the leftmost or rightmost minion is going to get supercharged. I kind of want that. All right, tier up. Let's pick our cards out. Sure. Give a minion +2. That's not terrible. I mean, we can only really cast one spell right now. That's hugely expensive for the one spell that we have. So I'm going to keep on leaning into that. And then your battle spells have one spell power this round. Oh, that's not terrible. Well, let's get the pigeon. And then draw 2 cards. Exhaust a card from your hand. Okay, that's not terrible. But this is also pretty good. That's a battle spell, though. So let's do that. Let's do this. Alright, so now let's see here. If you have no minions, play a new arrival, destroy this card. So that's what we start with, and that's all we have. So right there, and that's kind of all we can do. We can spend money. We're going to take 2 damage at least. Unless I drop another one of this expensive life, in which case we're still going to take 2 damage. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just taken a lump this round. There and there. We're still going to win. Yeah, so okay, so I played that wrong. We do have a flying unit. But then this is like really nice to have. All minions with taunt, give taunt. We'll take the retrain. Now, hopefully the new arrival stays there. He does. Okay, and then he gets that much bigger. Nice. Okay. Restore your character's health to full. Yep. So this is your heal. This is like your Estus flask. I'm looking to try and cycle my deck. That's really kind of where I'm at right now. Give a minion +2 attack. Exhaust a card from our hand. I think I want to... I can't do this yet. I don't have 2. So let's just lean into what we can do. I mean, make this thing just a ridiculous powerhouse, or do I get another guy? 33% chance to dodge. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then you know what? Let's have you start getting big. Because every round you're going to get that much bigger. Yep, dodge. Nice. So the fly must mean that they have a chance to dodge, which is actually kind of empowering. You want the flying cards. All right, let's see here. You may play a battle spell. Oh, when you play a battle spell. Okay. Your opponent has -1, or we can exhaust and gain 1. Exhaust a card from our hand and gain 1. Let's do that. Thin out our deck and get some stuff. All right, the Phoenix guy again. We got to tier up, so now we get some stuff. Let's see here. When we play a spell, all these are crazy expensive. I do not like any of them. On death, there we go. That one's fine. Lost cause, quick cast. I guess I'll give you. No, I want something with taunt on the rightmost. Free damage is free damage, but you Shattersmith shield when a friendly minion shields break, it gives a plus. Oh wow, we don't really have shield cards though, do we? We don't. I don't think we do anyways. Yeah, we don't really have any shield cards. So I guess I'll just... I mean, we can try and roll into that. Maybe that's a possibility. But I think we're kind of locked into what we're doing. And then this might be a snowball-y thing. And then flying, give other flying minions, or... Okay, that's terrifying, but we'll take it. Alright, let's hear. Draw 2 cards, exhaust a card. All future... Let's do this one. I don't see why I wouldn't do this one. All future minions get +2/+2. Now, does that mean for this round? This game. So that means the entire game, I'm assuming. And then we'll let this play out with however else it's going to play. Alright, let's see. There. So rebirthed. And then it dodged because it's flying. We dodged. That's great. That dodged. Oh no. We dodged. Oh no, it's the dodging. Oh good. Alright, great. We're only going to take 2 damage. That's 3 damage, sorry. Alright, so now we're down to 5. And then gain 2 mana this round. That's actually not terrible. Maybe that's like our thing. That's our idea. Alright, so now we gotta go around this. Yep, so they're gonna... All enemy minions get -1. Mm-hmm. Alright, so... Give a minion... I think I want to do this. And then I want to play the Carrion Rose. And... give it... this one. There. I can exile a card, but I don't want to. Exile a card from your hand. Exhaust a card from this. There we are. So we're going to do that, and then I'm just going to confirm it and open up my hand. And then we're going to be... Sure, come on out. We're going to do what we're doing here, and then I don't think we're going to win this round. No, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Alright, let's see what happens. We won. Hooray, we won. Alright, let's see. Okay. We're going to... We have a little audience member with us, so hopefully you can indulge. Alright, loudspeaker gives an end of round. I don't know. Gives your taunt minions +2 health. Oh, okay, so that's just... We don't have any taunt minions right now. So I'll take that right here. Alright, let's see what we can do. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so now we're at level 5 already? No. We're at tier 3. Sorry, we're at tier 3. Alright, let's see our shield. After from the deal 8 damage. Wow. That's not bad either, but these are double what our mana is right now. And we don't have anything like shield-wise. So I'm wondering if we just missed our opportunity for like a shield deck. And there's another shield guy. Alright, great. Awesome. Rule breaker. After an enemy minion attacks, this attacks. That's actually not bad. It's very snowbally. Let's try that guy out. Next round. There's this. Let's do the stream of mana. Let's do the fly. And then let's do... I don't know. You exhaust this card? Yeah, that's a buff card for our guys. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, let's see here. So now we only have 3. Alright, so let's go here. This seems to be the one that's going to be like the carry for our guys. I think that's going to be the carry. Yeah, let's make him the carry, and then I can draw... You know what? I'm going to do this. I will exile you. And then I'm going to draw... I was hopeful. Oh, I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful. Nope. There we are. That's it. That's all I can do. Alright, I was hopeful. I was trying to get the, trying to get another card. They're all auto-battling that. I was trying to get the stream of mana. That would have been really nice. And then we're still in it. We're still in it. We're at 1 health. We're at 1 health. Alright, let's see. When you play summons, remove all abilities. Let's do ban, I guess. I don't know. We're just swinging for the fences, having some fun. Alright. This is... I don't know if I fought this one before. Alright, sharp claw, a scrap claw. Okay, cool. We can heal. Might as well. Get back up to full for free. Give a minion health. And... Or I can do you right here. If I stuck you down, that's probably the better play. And then, you know what? Let's see here. So you are taunt. All of them have taunt. And then the scrapper. So these are all just little scrap work robots. Scrap worker. Okay, alright, so remove all enemy abilities from this. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it does remove the taunt. Okay, so from just a singular. I thought it was universal, but that was not the case. That was not the case. How did you die? You were doing so well. And then we take one, and then we're going to win here. Okay, cool. When you summon, that's not what I want. I'm going to do another ban, just because we're getting into the decks where they're crazy. Alright, but I think that we're going to call it right here. This has become the moon. I don't think I actually even said that in the opening. I apologize. This game has been a lot of fun. I love the art style for it. Very unique, very interesting. It's definitely like a Hearthstone auto pet battler kind of game. You set your minion line, you get some battle spells, and you just let it go and see what happens. You have a series of progression to go through. Definitely some other characters to unlock. This game should be available for you guys to download, or this demo should be able to be downloaded at the time this video goes live. Thank you very much for the developers to letting me try this out and promote their content. This has been a very great experience, and I do enjoy the art style for the game. I do enjoy the flow of the game, and I'm going to continue playing. We'll catch you next week, hopefully, in the Busy Gamer Dad channel for another session gameplay where it's going to be back to business as usual, where we'll take a look at a game over the course of 3 episodes and cover it for about 20 to 30 minutes, see if it's something that suits your busy lifestyle. Later.